meeting to order. Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Roll call.
Mr. Bob Tate,
Here.
Dustin Woodrick,
Here.
Jake Tate,
Here.
Brian Swenson is absent tonight and excused. Mayor,
Here.
Joe,
Here.
Bill,
Me?
and Candace. Here.
Okay. We need an approval for the last month's minutes. Get a motion.
I'll make a motion.
One second.
All in favor? Opposed? Okay. Review of tonight's agenda. We have some changes.
Yes, I have two quick things that I would like to add under new.
Okay.
So we recently, yesterday, found out that there's a tree down, and we gotta get it picked up. And then we have a plugged up pipe on Patterson that we have to talk about.
Drain pipe?
Yeah.
Sewer?
No, storm drain.
Okay. We have to finish our
Executives.
executive session
Yeah, because we have Joe's now too. Yep.
After the meeting.
after the meeting.
Right? Anybody else?
And I think it would be under new, the tower. We talked about, did we talk about the tower last month, or was that just, I'm getting confused.
No, but I
with the-
gave you just,
with the work
the
meeting.
message I gave you about the tower and the new rate,
The one that's, the rate that's 331,
something like that.
or what their offer, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, so we'll talk about that. We got a fence quote for the park. We'll talk about that. That should be under new too, right?
Cool. We talked about it.
I guess we did talk about it before. Okay. Is anything else? Okay. We need a motion to approve the agenda now.
I'll make the motion. I'll second it.
All in favor? Opposed? Okay.
See, you're so good at that.
Officer reports. Hey, let's turn our phones off too, please. Put them on silent.
So the balance in the general fund as of June 30th was $617,533.50. The balance in the liquid fuel fund is $102,972.34. In the Pliget investment account, we have $4,045.14. In the Pliget capital purchase fund, we have $1,811.45. Water and sewer fund, we have $139,784.73. And in the emergency management fund, we have $12,671.58.
Okay. Need approval, motion to approve.
I make the motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Opposed? Okay.
No, we did it last time. I forgot to take it off. Sorry. I have mom hearing. I got mom hearing. It was my mistake, sorry.
Correspondence, none. Kind of, that would be I got a bid for the quote for the fence, that'd be course, nah, not really, okay. All right, zoning officer. That would be you.
What?
Just let us know what's going on.
So to answer your question from last week, we do have an ordinance on peace disturbances. Basically make an unreasonable noise, is part of it. I would think
Oh, the
fireworks would be
fireworks
there.
thing.
Yeah.
And there's a penalty of like, 610, hold on. 610, where'd you go? I think it's $300.
Now, who enforces that? Does code enforcement enforce that, or does law enforcement enforce that?
No, that'd be code enforcement, because you basically go let them know that this is what's gonna happen if you do this again, you know?
Oh,
And then if you do
nice.
this again, then we go to the magistrates and see where that rolls.
So
you
Chief,
know?
what that was about was we had a young guy down in the hollow with like half sticks of dynamite, and
That's not
nobody wanted
fireworks,
to tie
it's
you guys up for fireworks because I'm sure you get enough of those phone calls. You know what I mean? But I wanted to make sure that we at least had an ordinance in place that.
The problem is
becomes
these
a
guys are
problem.
doing it in the middle of the night, after midnight,
Okay.
right? What time was that?
It was the first time it happened was midnight. The next night it was like 1:30 in the morning, and then the time after that it was 2:30 in the morning. All the neighbors started messaging me, saying, you know, should we call the police for this or whatever? I said, it usually happens once. Don't bother them. Like, it is what it is. But I actually went down and I spoke to the guy. Nice conversation, everything's good, and made him understand that don't be an idiot. You know, like we don't need to tie you guys up to come chase down some kid.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, you're welcome to handle it in that manner, or if it resolves the issue, no problem, but we certainly also can, you know, deal with
Yep.
issues like that at those hours of the night.
I figured if it got worse, we'd contact
Right.
you.
The only thing is, you know, when it comes to fireworks, they're illegal in PA unless, you know, there's
These are the
outside the
illegal ones.
restrictions. Okay.
Yes, they are outside the restrictions, 100%.
Okay, but yeah, you can certainly call us as well.
Okay. I had no doubt.
Anything else?
Anything else on zoning? I can't think of anything. So under ordinance, I had a situation yesterday, was it yesterday or Monday? There was a kid on a two-wheel,
It's
like,
kind of like a scooter kind of thing, but
no,
like a
Segway.
skateboard.
Segway,
Yeah, there you go.
going around trying to sell something. I pull up to him, he had a, what do you call
An
it?
iPad.
Like a badge.
A badge, he had yeah.
tag.
So I pull up to him, I said, what are you selling? He just looks at me and says, ballet classes. I said, where's your permit? Well, he took off. So I followed him and he'd stop and I'd stop. I go to get out of the truck, he'd take off again. And the kid's fast on this thing, and I'd stop and he'd turn around and go behind me, and I'd throw it in reverse, and I really chased him around. I chased him around for 20 minutes. I called the police at the same time. She said, oh, they'll have somebody up here. So he finally stopped by the police, or by the fire station. He stopped there, and so I sat there and waited, and one of your guys finally showed up, and he approached him, and he said something about he has a permit for Aliquippa or something, and I heard your officer say, this isn't Aliquippa. Oh, I didn't know. And I said, you know where you're at. You're not fooling anybody. And well, then your officer says, well, you're not allowed to be here, blah, blah, blah. The storm's coming, go sit underneath that overhang. He asked if he's got a ride. Yeah, his ride's on his way. Go sit under the overhang until he gets here. So he goes, anything from you? And I'm like, there should be a fine involved or something. I mean, I don't know how am I supposed to do that? Do I tell your officer he needs to
Yeah, I mean, that's
cite
what
him?
you would have to request is that if you cite him and you're going to go to court for this, you know, the citation that could be issued, then they certainly would issue that.
Because in the ordinances, it does have, and that's in section 820, uninvited peddling and soliciting prohibited, and it could be a possible of not more than $300 fine.
That's gonna be at the magistrate's discretion
Correct.
as far as what the fine would be. I don't think that he can issue a fine for $300, but he may. But in any instance like that where you're a complainant, you would need to appear
Right.
as a witness to it.
But that's what I need to say from now on. If this happens again, I say he needs to get cited for this.
You just request, we're requesting that they be cited. I can just issue a directive that the borough is requesting that anytime a peddler that is contacted that doesn't have a permit, they're issued a citation.
Okay, cause they're all the time, it's like,
Mhm.
what are you selling?
Did he was in a blue
Where's your
shirt.
permit? Here it is, it's right here.
Something. it
We
said.
run into a lot of times where somebody will get a permit in Beaver Falls and they don't know where that line is. You know, they're told by whoever they're soliciting for, okay, this is, we've obtained a permit for Beaver Falls. And West Mayfield has Beaver Falls zip code, so they'll blend into here. They do the same thing with Big Beaver. And that's a lot of times what we're finding is that they're not necessarily, while they're out there doing what they're supposed to be doing, they're not the ones that maybe obtained a permit initially. It was their corporate, and then they're just told, okay, this is your area, Beaver Falls, and then they'll go and do it. Doesn't mean that they shouldn't know. I mean, they're supposed to know where they're at, where their boundaries are at. For our permits, I don't know how you do it, Mayor, but typically anybody that's going to be soliciting, they have to come in and provide identification. So we have that on file. That way, if we get called, we can go and identify them if we make contact.
Right.
So.
Yeah, cause we don't know what these people are doing.
Right. No, I mean, I don't blame you for not wanting them without, being in contact in the neighborhoods, so.
Okay,
Can I ask a
Um,
question? Who gets cited then? Does the kids going door to door get cited, or the company that sent him?
It's the kids. They're ultimately responsible for obtaining the permit, even if the company reaches out and does it on their behalf. Because typically, like, permitting fees, they'll be paid by whoever, like if it's the solar company.
Right.
Solar company will send a check to pay for the permit. But it's the responsibility of the person that's actually going and doing the solicitation to make sure that they're within, where they're supposed to be at and that they've obtained the proper permit.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's the game you play, and it kind of goes with a lot of other things. I drive semi trucks. A lot of times I do local deliveries, but I'm on, weighted roads. If the police officer wants to give me a ticket, it's my ticket. It has nothing to do with the company.
Okay.
But typically, we haven't charged anybody unless they ignored us.
well, that's the thing, the guy was ignoring me, he's being a smart ass to
In your
start
case, I
with.
can understand that.
Yeah, but I'm not justifying his behavior, but that's the thing, is a lot of times our officers will try and make contact with somebody, if they say, hey, this is what happened, and it's, it seems like an odd mistake, they might send them on their way. Where you're interacting with them, the person doesn't know who you are, they don't know that you're.
I told him, I said,
representing-
I'm the code enforcer here. He made a
Yeah,
smart
but-
remark and took off.
No, you're
How do
not
you
in a
identify
uniform.
yourself is the
Well,
issue.
next time I'll have
I
my
mean,
badge.
that's the thing. And I'm not saying it's right, I mean, he's probably just a smart kid, you know what I mean? But, when we arrive in uniform, that puts a different presence out than what you would in your personal vehicle.
Right. Okay, other than that, Pat's neighbor with the high grass, we've gone to the magistrate, that was last year. We sent her a certified letter, she won't accept it. And at this point, Joe, do I just hang the letter on her door and,
Right.
okay,
Yeah.
so you know
And
what
then
to
wait the
do.
days and,
Then make arrangements to get the darn thing cut.
okay.
And then let me know that that has happened and how much it cost. And then.
By the end of, we'll keep it up all year
Yeah, I was
long,
gonna
the end
say.
of the year, then you put a lien on the
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
Okay,
Because we're only halfway through summer more or less.
right, and it's gonna need cut.
More than once.
It failed. It
Yeah.
failed.
Yeah. How many days then?
Really?
Well, we initially mailed it out on the 1st, and it was supposed to be till the 16th. So now do we post it on the door and leave it as the same dates? Or
Yeah, I'd
now
leave
we
it
have
as-
to,
Leave it as the same day.
I mean, because I
So on
have
the
the
17th,
certified,
Brian can go in and clean the
slip.
place up?
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything, like, there's so much junk in the yard, is there any recourse? I don't think she's gonna go get an attorney or anything, because she can't even afford to cut her grass, I guess. So, what I'm getting at is there's an old greenhouse there that's dilapidated, it's junk. If we toss it, she can't come back and say,
I
hey,
wouldn't toss it. I wouldn't toss it.
it needs gone.
Pile
Pardon
of
me?
her stuff, like a pile.
Yeah.
It is in a pile. It needs gone, it's a
Why would we-
public
but it's a
nuisance.
structure that's actually falling down.
It's not a greenhouse, it's a plastic,
Shelter.
supposedly greenhouse.
But it's upright?
Yes,
Okay.
but it's just made out of plastic.
Frank, I don't care what it's made of. If it's upright, leave it go. Cut around it, whatever you can do, the best you can do. because I've seen this happen, then you'll get, well, they threw away my $10,000 greenhouse and she'll.
Well, that's why I didn't know if we should just take pictures and then discard everything.
I still wouldn't discard it
Okay,
because for now at least, just, Brian, whoever's cutting, do your best to cut around it, but, and like Jenna said, if there's smaller items, just put them in a pile.
She's
Okay.
got a shopping cart there.
Well, put them
but
in a
I'm
pile.
talking about like rusty old lawnmowers and stuff.
I don't mean to laugh.
Put them in the greenhouse.
The greenhouse is full of pots and
See, there you
stuff.
go, Chief.
It's full of garbage.
Just put it in the corner.
That's what I'm wondering, just pack it all behind her house
Yeah,
to where we don't have to look at it.
yeah, that,
That way
Can't
it's
you
still
go
there.
after her for that too, though? Like
That's-
now,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
another
It's
part of
letter.
You'll have to do another letter.
Crockery and all that
No,
kind of
it's
stuff.
it's in that letter, isn't it?
I think this just has to do with grass.
this just grass, but that's okay.
Last year we were trying to do both and it was just too much with her.
Okay. All right. Other than that, we're getting vehicles moved. I got a couple vehicles moved last week.
Quite a few people got their yards cleaned up.
A lot of people are getting their yards cleaned up. We've been tagging a lot of houses. We give them a grace period because we've had so much rain and everything, but, anyways, that's where we're at with ordinance. So, Parks and Rec. Do you have a report for me, or how many times you rented it or anything?
Where we at?
Yeah,
I
so,
thought we haven't even done citizens right yet, right?
Oh, wait, we never did go to citizens.
Treasurer's report, emergency
Sorry about
management,
that.
code enforcement.
You
You jumped straight to ordinance.
I did. I don't know why I did
Besides
that.
that, Bob, you kind of missed about the landlord thing. Aren't we supposed to talk
Yeah,
about that?
well, we'll talk about that and,
Yeah, I'm still working on that.
all right, let's go to citizens.
Oh, okay, we just have
Motion.
one.
You got anything, Kevin?
Kevin's before citizens.
Yeah, an
When was after
emergency
citizens?
management. He's not here.
Oh,
I did it so
citizens
he-
advisory, okay.
Yeah.
I'm all out of whack. Okay, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President. I just have a couple FYIs and a couple asks. I noticed that the ARO is on the Office of Open Records
Oh, is
website,
it?
but there's a typo in the address.
Of course there is.
Yeah, it's Zero Street, Zero Avenue instead of West Side, so you might want to take that. And we're not on the escrow database yet.
Okay.
That's not there yet. So you all, we made a ask of you all to let us proceed with this grant for historical records and stuff, and you said, go ahead, yeah, okay, great. So we got into this online thing, and it looks like they're going to treat us like a municipality. So it's asking for us for an EIN number. I guess I could work with you on specifically what it is. If you have any problems with that, if we need to just put that in there.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to move ahead without getting that from you guys. You all may be facing the vacancy board here, if you don't get somebody in tonight, so. Just gonna throw this out there, I spoke with, what's her name? Your neighbor, Bill, right next to you.
My neighbor?
Yeah.
Was it Gail?
Yeah, I spoke to Gail Hieronymus, sorry. And Gail is willing to serve as that chair of the vacancy board
Oh, that's good.
whenever you go down that path. Okay, so I just wanted to throw that out there. And you all gave the green light for training, for us to sort of work on training, try to make this fit. And I just wanted to run this by you. 2 hours a month online, if we can do online something, record that. Justin has a great suggestion. We record that stuff, make some online stuff that's always there. So that's just where I'm going now. But maybe 2 hours a month moving forward. And it just occurred to me because I got the contracts from some things here that we might want to add a contract and agreements component to this. So you all know what contracts we have, you can lay some eyes on them because you're all responsible for those anyways. So we'll add that to the mix here. So that's all I have.
Thanks, Kevin. All right, now I need a motion to go to citizens.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Opposed? All right, do we have any citizens?
Yes, John Beers wants to talk.
Yeah, do I gotta stand?
No.
No.
No, you don't.
Uh,
John Barris, 705 Lenox Avenue, Beaver Falls, PA. My question is going to go for, I got a dead tree getting ready to fall over on Rock Avenue. Jake, you said you see something, say something.
Yeah,
Okay, it's on the corner of Rock Avenue and Mayfield Road. It's dying, it's hollow,
Whose property is that?
burrows,
Oh, is that in that?
corner.
That point.
You got a little rectangle there the borough owns.
it's on the hillside.
Is there a shed right there next to it?
No,
No, he's on Rock, not Harbison, far end. So if you go down Mayfield Alley towards Rock, so if I came up the hill and then turned left onto Mayfield Alley, kept driving straight, headed towards Rock, is it gonna be on the left or right?
You're coming off of Harbison.
If I come off of Harbison and turn on Mayfield Alley,
okay. If you go down Mayfield, it's gonna be on your left.
it'll be on left.
Right in that little triangle.
There's a little triangle there that the borough owns.
Isn't that where that guy wanted to put the shed, or he put
No.
that shed?
That was up
on
above
Harbison.
on,
Oh,
Okay,
Right, that was on.
oh,
Harbison,
yeah,
I
you're
believe.
right.
that was on Lennox.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's no problem, we'll take a look at it.
Take a look at it. It's,
We have another project going on down there with trees again too. We have another tree down, so it might be
falling once a week.
kill two birds with one stone.
Gotta love the moisture.
Thanks for bringing that up to us.
There's
That
a
might
few
prevent
trees along
damage.
that road that we seen
All
yesterday.
of that. See where it's all.
And then-
Only
That's
him,
something we didn't
John
budget
Barris, yeah.
for. Tree removal.
We're done with them.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody else?
Well, I got another,
Oh, another,
I was just wanting to know what's going on with the, creek down by Patterson Avenue where the, water goes through the, remember that repair we had because it was washing out?
You talking about the MS4 project?
No, you're talking about where the cone's sticking out, right?
Right, yes.
Yes. I don't know, I can bring that up tonight. We're probably just gonna fill that hole back in with gravel or stone.
By filling that hole in is not solving the problem any. It's washing out underneath. The road eventually starts sagging
Well,
again.
on both sides of it, it's completely sealed. And the inside of it, they inspected the inside of that pipe. There's no hole in it. So I don't know if that was just a void that opened up or what happened with it.
Prior to them fixing it, it was just bypassing the pipe.
Right, it isn't bypassing anymore. It's going through the pipe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the problem that we're having right now is with the severe amount of water that we're getting off of 376 right now. So a lot of that water is actually trying, I mean, it's getting the ground all around it real moist. That's just the way that it is. And there's so much water running through there, we just can't handle it.
Okay, I was thinking it was washing out under the road.
No, we sent Brian and Gerald both down there and they went, I had to lend them my boots to get through it, but yeah, there's no holes in that pipe and there's no holes going through the outsides of that pipe. So it's just damp ground and things are sinking and settling.
Is that the one that started the park?
It's, yeah, right in front of the Vets Club.
Yeah.
One down at the Vets Club far end.
Yes.
Yeah.
We still have any sinkhole issues there? Because we did have
Yeah,
at the
there's
beginning of the year.
Yeah, it's sinking again. And that's what he's talking about. There's another hole right there. I don't know if there's a spring going through there
I was
or
just gonna say,
what's going on.
Spring.
But no, we were all through there and Gerald even sent me a video of it, walking through it, the whole way back and forth and
Yeah.
it's sealed up.
I know they spent a lot of money down there. I was just
Yep.
concerned if it wasn't fixed properly, you might be able to get a hold of that company and have them come out and take a look at it.
Yep. No, the pipe itself is good. I was kind of hoping for that myself,
Yeah.
but
And we even sealed the front of it up so high. Now, if it gets up above that, then.
yeah, and there's been times it's gone above
I'm
it.
sure there has. The rain we've been getting.
Yep. Thanks for bringing that up.
Okay,
Hey, John?
that'll be good for today.
Kathy?
I have a question, goes back to the lady with the tall grass.
This goes back.
When you guys send the certified or registered mail, do you also send the same thing through regular mail?
No, we posted on her door first.
You should do that
I tagged her
because,
door with the, like the yellow tag of saying, hey, here's your warning, you know? I put that on there. Well, I had to put it on her mailbox because
Yeah.
there was nothing for me to tie
yeah,
it
but
to.
if you're gonna send registered or certified mail, you should send another one, same thing, in regular mail, because if you don't get that back, it's assumed that she's gotten it and opened it, so she's aware,
Yeah, most attorneys that would come in the
Yeah.
post office, they send it both ways.
both ways.
Good to know.
Even though your ordinance doesn't require that, you can still do it.
Yeah.
That's what we're
Don't
doing.
hurt.
And the other thing I have is, and I don't know if anybody's been hearing anything or not, I got a call from a guy that's working for Standard Steel. They had a buyer who kind of backed out when the stock market went a little crazy a couple of months back. So if anybody hears anything, he would be more than willing to talk to whoever is showing any interest in purchasing that.
I think I talked to him the other day.
Who is that?
His name is Bill Bates.
Bill
Yep.
Bates.
I have the phone number.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Thanks, Cal.
All right. Do we need a motion to go back? We don't need a motion now, do we? All right, Jake, streets, bridges, and lighting.
Just our update, so Bill and I have been going kind of back and forth over emails with how we're gonna go about getting this project done. Yeah, the paving project done. He reached out to Widmer Engineering. They came up with an estimate of $3,500 something dollars. Let me, I'll pull it up to be exact. Bill. William. There you are. Paving. So he's thinking around $3,500 for a bid package, for the preparation, the communication with the district bid, tabulation, recommendation letter, bid award letter, final bid package preparation signed by both parties, and notice to proceed letter. And he said if you could provide us with start-stop locations, measurements, along with the map of these locations to be used in the bid package, that would help. We will just use the information provided to complete the bid package. So basically, all the stuff that I've already given Brian and he marked out on the streets, they want that information on paper so that they can get that information out. So the next steps moving forward is, we can go that route. We can pay them the $3,500 for the bid package. But if we choose not to, the way it kind of sounds to me, the way I've read it, they also, Bill was able to send me the list of what actually has to be sent, so we can actually contact, whatchamacallit, PennDOT, and there's a list. So what I just read to you was the gist of what Widmer's gonna do. They're also gonna put it on their website so that people can bid on their website for this project. If we decide to do it ourselves, obviously we wouldn't have to pay the $3,500, but that would entail a whole bunch of extra work for me and Bill and gathering, and Jenna, of course, because she's gonna have to get all the bids and everything.
Project.
Yeah, so I'm suggesting now that we go with Widmer to do the bid package. And then if anybody's interested in sharing with friends or family that might own small paving companies that would be interested in that, once it hits the newspaper, once Widmer has the information on their website, they can reach out to Widmer's website and then put their bid in from there. So that's probably the best
And Widmer
course of
doesn't
action
see
that
what
we
they
have
bid.
right now.
They're just sealed bids.
But I don't know if I need like an approval to spend, or to send this over to Widmer, or if we just, okay, so we need an approval.
Yeah, you're spending that kind of money. You should
So if anybody wants to make a motion to send this over to Widmer so we can get the ball rolling on this, that'd be fantastic.
We'll make the motion.
Am I allowed to second it?
Sure.
Want me to second it? I'll second it.
Bill seconded it, perfect.
All in favor?
Things that you're the head of this.
All right.
Opposed? Send it over.
Okay, so,
We're
well,
gonna need to mark the roads out.
yeah, Brian, we're gonna get you guys on that ASAP. Get the roads marked out. Maybe we'll meet up one of these days this week or next week.
We were trying to do that for 2 years.
I know, it's. But we gotta get, all three of us gotta get together and do a quick survey to make sure that everything is what we're looking for. So that's,
Jake Brian gave me the dimensions and the layouts and stuff like that last meeting, and I ran it through the program that they gave me ahead of time. And it came out, it was just over 55,000 or 60,000 for the patch stripping that they want to do.
and that's all up in the air. We don't have a clue until we start getting bids.
Yeah.
Nobody has a clue what it's gonna cost right now.
That'll be the lowest amount we've ever done. We've always done 100,000.
Right. The only other thing that I guess I can mention under old business, we do not have the truck up for sale yet. It's a better time to wait before winter time when everybody needs a truck.
Okay.
So we're gonna hold off on that because the guys are still doing just fine with what they got and we're gonna get it by until
Don't
then.
put too many miles on it.
Okay, next. That's it for me.
Nothing under building grounds. Fire and police, Ryan's not here. Did he send anything?
No.
Okay. Sewers and sanitation, Bill?
Their old business, I have really wanted to cover it. A lot of grass on West Ninth and stuff like that. So I really have nothing under sewers.
Finance and litigation, Justin?
The only two things are, just need a resolution passed to appoint Jenna as, the open records officer. She already sent in the information to, get herself on the website, for that. And then we just need a motion to approve the policy for that, the whole process, which Kevin, we've been working with to get on the website, so.
Okay.
Did you motion for each one?
I need a motion for, do we need a motion for the resolution too?
Yeah, do one for each.
I'll make the motion for the resolution.
No, second.
All in favor?
Uh,
Opposed? Okay.
And then a motion for the policy. I'll make the motion.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
There we go.
All in favor? Opposed? Okay.
That's all I got.
Well, ordinances.
That's where I screwed up last time. I looked at that and then I went right to, yeah, I don't have anything under ordinance now, I don't think. Candace, nothing under old.
I'll take something though real quick. I talked to Scott McGee on my way up the hill. He seen me leaving the house. I mentioned last month that some softball organization was interested in using our facilities down there. They were gonna come up with a number or whatever else, but they found somewhere else, I guess, so they're no longer interested in that. Quick update on the park. There is a tournament this weekend. If anybody's interested in going down, they will have snow cones down there and their concessions. They sprayed the fields twice last week and the weeds still are not dying. Not much to say about that. Yeah, that's it for
They
parties,
need some better weed killer.
I guess.
Yeah, it's all the rain.
Yeah, rain washes it right out.
All right, need a motion to approve the proposed landlord ordinance.
I'm still working on that, so we don't have a,
Yeah, we're not done with it yet, so.
Okay, so,
put it on for August. I'll definitely have something for August
okay,
in final form.
okay. Nothing under old, Joe?
No, not for me, no.
Okay. Mayor, nothing under old? Okay, new business, Jay.
Oh, so Bob and I went down to, we got a call for Mayfield Alley. There was a tree down and it is on our property. The tree did make contact with the house. We're not sure if it created any damage or not. It's in a really bad spot in this guy's yard. I don't know how we're gonna get to it, but I don't know. If it's something the guys think that they can handle, they're gonna have to handle it. If the insurance company comes in and they wanna hire somebody, we'll let them handle it. Everything's up in the air. But if not, we're gonna have to pay if these guys can't handle getting it out of there,
That's that, big effort.
we're gonna have to pay to be removed. So I wanted to at least bring that up.
And we told them to go through the insurance company first.
Yeah, see what they'll do. We're just kind of going with the motions right now.
With
Today,
their insurance company, just
Ye-
to.
yeah, with
They're
their
homeowners.
Just
they're
making sure I just
homeowners,
want
yeah.
to clarify.
And then today I was with the guys and the pipe that runs underneath of Patterson next to Brooks, so about the middle of the fields, the 60-footer that runs right at the bottom of Knowlton Mountain or Terry Eccles' house for those, I don't know that place.
And that's the stream coming down from your house.
Yes, there is a pretty major clog going on inside of that. We attempted to get it out today. It's pretty bad. Like, this is gonna need some, like, it's gonna need more professional help, I think. You might wanna come down there and take a look at it with me sometime, or take a look at it yourself. But what's happening is, the creek down there, it is rising. So
The creek bed.
the creek bed is rising. So right now, almost half of that pipe has sediment and debris inside of it. There's also railroad ties, chunks of steel, whatever else. There's all kinds of stuff plugged up in that pipe. We don't have the equipment for that. I tried taking my mini skid steer through it, but there's no way. I'd be there for an entire year trying to dig that stuff out of there. So we're gonna have to look into getting it unplugged, and I don't even know who to call for that.
I'd have to go look at it.
Yeah. So we'll have to get together, and then by next meeting, we'll try and have a solution and a price and go with that. So that's our problem with that.
And that bridge, our covered bridge, it's getting
Oh, yeah,
real
the
high
covered,
underneath
the
that.
covered
We
bridge,
have
it's
to-
only, what, 15 inches from the bottom of the bridge at this point in time?
I think when we built that, that was probably 3 foot.
You could walk underneath of it. I remember
think-
walking. I know you could because I got engaged down there and I hid the ring underneath of it.
Okay.
So you could walk underneath of it. I could walk underneath of it.
Yeah, so we have to look into
A solution
trying
for
to
that.
figure out that too.
We just gotta grow the other end of the bridge out. That'll go down.
Okay.
And then I have one more thing that was brought up when I walked in the door today. This is for council to decide. There's a guy that stopped here and he took an aerial picture of West Mayfield.
Oh, that's nice.
So there's your aerial picture. But he is also a peddler because this picture does not belong to us yet. If we want to buy this picture, it is $195. If you want a 24 by 36, it's $150. 20 by 28, it's $100, or 16 by 20 for $50.
Take a picture of that, Jake. Exactly.
Get a drone.
I was told to bring it up. I'm bringing it up. So if you guys all want to
I would say no.
Yeah,
enjoy this picture for one last moment.
take it to Staples.
I mean, it's a great picture.
So what are you gonna do with that picture?
Is he taking this back?
I'm gonna lean it up here whenever he wants to come pick it up.
That's
He
what
can
I'm
come
saying.
pick it up. But if he doesn't come pick it up, I guess it's ours.
Could I put a plug in for history? So having gone through all the centennial stuff and pulling out lots of old photos of this borough, amazing stuff of our past, stuff that is gone now, stuff that was here and couldn't even imagine, the mills that were here. I think something like this, having something like this, I don't know about the price, but having a photograph like this of today for historical purposes, it's kind of like what this grant Sue and Janet Pico are working on is about, is preserving this kind of stuff. So,
Let me
Got a
see.
drone?
Take a picture of that.
Let me see that. I'll recreate that.
Oh, yeah, if someone has a drone.
Jake's
just
got a
take
good
picture.
drone.
Yeah,
there's
I'll
comment
recreate
right
that.
now.
Yeah, do you have a drone?
You can't blame the guy for trying. I mean, it is a pretty cool idea.
I love it. I love it.
So, yeah, the picture will be here. If you guys would like to view it, you can come during working hours and Brian will come back here and show you.
Get permission to take picture
Picture of the whole thing and then zoom in.
Yep, I can see everybody's house on that
That's what I
picture.
said, you get permission to take my picture.
Put an aerial video.
Kathy, what were you doing that day?
I missed that, what?
I said, what were you doing that day?
We see you in
I
that.
gotta check with your dad.
All right, is that it, Jake?
And that's it.
Chief Stowe report from Ryan?
Nope, don't have it.
We don't have it, okay. Bill, sewer update?
Okay, I can't even remember the day it was in June, 21st. I got a phone call from the mayor and another gentleman down on West Fifth. We had a sewer line plugged up.
June 21st.
That's why I said 21st.
Oh, okay.
It's the 47th Street after all the parking lots. That's the road coming up. There's a paper alley that goes behind those houses on West Fifth. It plugged up and was coming up out of his yard. It was coming, just raw sewage was coming, his pipe broken, raw sewage coming out of his yard. I tried to get Jake to take care of it, but he had to be in Erie. As I was on my way to my class reunion in a half hour. But anyhow, I called Robinson Pipe and they never answered me. I called them all day. Sunday, they never answered me. I called them Monday morning, they didn't answer me until about an hour afterwards. They finally came out at 1 or 2 o'clock and flushed the line. I had Brian down there, he was down there, took the cover off. And, they came in with a nice little trailer. You remember how much pressure that had, Brian? I can't remember.
Oh, it was strong.
It was pretty strong. Anyhow, it was able to flush out that line. But they also brought the big truck in too. They didn't use it, they used that little truck, because he pulled in with that trailer. I said, "You gonna try with that trailer?" He said, "If you want me to." I said, "Try it." So he ran it up through there a couple times, and he finally got it out. It took a little while to do it.
Why was it clogged?
I was at the other end watching for it to go down. I think there were some roots, the main culprit. But it was clogged in, what, 3 places at least? Because there was 3 different breakouts. And fortunately, everything was so far down over the hill, his house was the only house that was involved. Everybody else was still functioning. He stopped showering and everything in his house. So, but it finally got cleaned out. I don't know how great it is, because this hose that they put in there was a smaller hose for jetting out. But they did go through it. It suck it out, and you could see it all go down.
Didn't see no chunks of pipe come out or anything.
I did not, they didn't run into any obstructions other than what that went through.
Okay.
Now, I don't know how much come out of there. I know there's a lot of water came out. I don't know what the pipe looks like inside. Do we want
They
to
didn't
spend the
camera
time to camera it? To see if there is something there, if it didn't get it all? So I asked Jennifer, because I didn't know what they charged me for using that trailer versus the truck, but I don't think they billed till this month.
Maybe we should have just used the truck to start with.
Well, he
It's a bigger-
already had it before the truck got here. He got here before the truck.
Oh, okay.
So he was already in the line snaking out before the truck arrived.
I would say,
The trailer was a handy little trailer. We might have it for the borough. We could be snaking out our own lines even before they plug up. I don't know what's up.
found us a grant.
Yeah, okay. Well, who's our grant master?
I would say I wouldn't worry about it at this point. If it happens again, then we get the big truck and, because maybe the roots are still there.
Yeah, I don't know how bad it,
The big truck really cuts the roots, right?
well, they could have put a cutter on it. This one here, you just send a, how big round, about that big round, Brian?
Yeah, so,
Torpedo tube jet that goes up through there. Yeah. It may plug up again, it may not. It may have gotten it all, because like I said,
Well, you're gonna have to pay again for them to come out and camera it and everything, so you might as well wait until it plugs again.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what I would think.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
But he got his end all patched up and
good.
taken care of. One other I want to talk about. What was it? Oh, I have not heard anything from True Plumbing about the Foundry Alley. He told me before he had all the pipe laying down here, he wants to get it done, but he's never called me to say anything about it. This thing is plugging up almost yearly. Do you think?
Do I need to call him?
You can if you want. I mean, he's got this, the deal he gave us to do this, save us a gang of money. just getting him up there to do it. If we go somewhere else to get it done, you're gonna probably pay another $6,000 or $7,000 more.
Well, I'll give him a call.
Yeah, I talked to him today, he's been super busy, so.
Yeah, he told me he had the pipe in his yard, he wants to get rid of it, but he has to come up and do it. Because I think we're either gonna have to get him to do it, or he may be wanting to go down there and snake that again before it plugs up. Because it seems to be showing up on my radar almost yearly.
Okay. I'll talk to him,
Alright, let me know what you find out.
see if he's got it on.
Thank you, other than that, that's all I have.
All right, thanks. Justin, finance.
I'm trying to get a hold of Comcast for the, franchise fee. Apparently no one knows, what the department is, so I have multiple messages out to people and just waiting for a response on that.
Okay.
As long as you send the money, stop sending the money.
Yeah.
And they should have some ideas for us from the banks. The guy was on vacation, he should be back today and he'll give us some ideas what we can do with our money.
Perfect, and then I'm just working with Jenna on the insurance stuff, so.
Okay, thanks. Nothing under ordinance from me.
Should we mention anything about the fence?
I will.
Insurance deal? Okay.
Yeah.
Candace,
Just looking at some possible activities to do down at the park, more so next year, because it's gonna take a little bit more planning. Bill, you said they had community days.
We tried a community day down there.
And that didn't really hit off well from,
don't get a lot of,
was it more so vendors, or is it just participation, or?
Vendors were kind
Planning.
of iffy. A lot of people showed that they had interest in it. The problem is there's a lot of things going on at the same time, and they're always,
Yeah.
it all comes down to the bottom dollar. Nobody knows West Mayfield has anything going on. Nobody expects anything
Advertising is
out of
key.
West Mayfield. So advertisement, 100% key. We did advertise. I think we did a pretty good job with that. It was a fun event. It didn't bring a lot of people and it didn't bring a lot of money. So that scared off vendors for the next time. So I don't know how that's
And then
gonna
I guess
work.
I'll have to better understand, like, do you charge the vendors, like, to use the area, or?
So Mayor, how did we do that? Did we had a vendor fee? Did we?
Yeah.
We did
For the
have a vendor
for the
fee.
Centennial was just
Yeah.
a different thing altogether. I mean, we,
Yeah, but I mean, it's very similar in
Yeah.
regards to what's going on. You can do it, you don't have to do it. I think we found out that if you don't have a vendor fee, it might entice more vendors to come, and if you have more vendors, it might entice more people to
Or at
come.
least if you have a vendor fee, have it low enough. that
Yeah.
nothing
Right,
scare them
yeah,
off.
nothing really huge, like $25, $50. Looking at towards October, I think doing like a trunk or treat would be something that would bring,
well,
we do that every year
okay,
yeah, we do
Down
that
at the
through
park or
the other
down at the
group.
park, yeah.
okay,
So you'll have to hook up with the mayor at some point in time, and maybe come to one of the meetings or something like that. That way you have a better understanding on how their stuff goes, so that your stuff can kind of coincide.
Because
okay.
we do the trunk or treat and Easter egg hunt
And all
every year
that.
down there. You got a car cruise coming up,
Yeah,
right?
what does that entail? Do I need to do
Talk to
anything
Brian.
there? You need anything special from me down there, for the car cruise?
Not in particular, I mean, we got flyers that just got made up today for it.
Don't any dash blocks this year?
Yeah, we got, dash plaques and awards.
Okay.
that are-
Well, food, we'll have baskets.
If you can get, I mean, if you wanna get people to donate baskets for like the Chinese auction and stuff.
What's gonna happen, what's the proceeds go to?
Parks and
The
Recreation.
park and
Parks,
recreation.
good. I had somebody ask me and I said, I'm pretty sure it goes to the parks. That's good.
And
It turned out good last year. That was a really fun event. I mean, there was a bunch of people down there, and everybody seemed to have a good time.
We had
Yeah, I'll have to talk to
over
you about it, see if we
Yeah,
can set up.
that was a good turnout.
Yeah, Eli came down, and that's another thing too. If you guys knew any other vendors, like for that, you know, county people or whatever that wanna come down. It's something that was pretty cool.
I mean,
Fire
you can
department,
offer,
police
Fire
you know, if you
department
want
was
to
there,
get some more
police were there.
sponsors or, you know, we already got our flyer made up.
Jake, what kind of vendors are you talking?
I'm talking like how Eli set his stuff up. He was he was giving out coloring books and whatever for
That's me.
emergency, oh yeah, that was Bill. Emergency management, but now Eli,
Well,
sorry.
maybe the fire department should be notified.
Yep,
Yeah, because we'll have the foods, that's where we made a lot
yes,
of money.
yeah, I'm not talking about bringing in like
Food vendors.
food vendors now.
And the police department is more than welcome to
Yeah.
send somebody down to.
Well, Valvoline will probably be there again.
Valvoline
They
will
do
be
the
there.
50/50 and
Good.
they helped out a lot.
Yeah.
There's Brian and his wife sort of sponsor this. And then it reaches out from there. So there's a big committee. Make sure you're on it
Okay,
and give them your number. Get you on a Jane.
okay.
Okay.
And last thing I have, looking at how many times we've rent the park well, since I've been over there, July 7 times. And like I told the committee before, I'm really trying to push those other shelters, you know, they're just sitting there. So if somebody says they want that date, I you know, offer to meet them down there, take a look at it. So hopefully that'll get some more rentals.
Now, you know you get a free rental. You get a free rental.
I'll do it in December when it's cold. It's too warm to be out there.
There's
I'm just
no
saying,
water
I didn't know
down
if you
there.
knew that or
Turn the
not.
water off.
All the council people get a free rental.
Okay.
Candace, we bought paint too to paint.
Yes, thank you.
Did you get a discount?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Oh, keep in mind, my husband works at Monaca Lowe's, so if we need anything,
Oh, darn.
we can get a discount.
20% on paint? That's what I get.
I could probably persuade him.
Yeah, we got the toilets over there.
Yeah, all right. All right, we'll give you a list of stuff we need.
Gotcha.
You can go after them.
Right.
Okay, is that it?
It's great.
Thanks, Candace. I guess I don't have anything. Oh, I do. The tower.
Yeah, I was just saying, you're gonna talk about the tower.
The tower is, I got a hold of them, and their last offer to us to buy us out of our contract was $331,000, I believe. I called them and I said, well, if you can go 400, that would be acceptable. And she said, well, let me look at what your last offer was. And then she says, hold on a second. She got back and she says, that's probably a little more than what they're gonna wanna pay, but I will send it over to them and we'll see what they say.
Same thing I did last year.
So, you offered 400 last year?
No, I told them I needed more money, and they only come up like 10,000.
Oh, well, she said, first thing she said was, oh, we actually have somebody that has a number in mind. And so then she says she'll get back to me.
Yeah, I would never give a number of mine, because I didn't want to commit to it. Yeah.
All right, and then, let's see, the fence quote. For the fence that the trees messed up down there, came out to here it is. Wait a minute.
Is this the pickleball court?
No,
No, this is the fence that got smashed, the backstop or not the backstop, but the outfield fence for the baseball field.
The tree
field
fell
tree.
down on it.
the tree
Oh,
came
that's
across
the tree coming
Patterson.
across the road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent it to you.
Yeah. Is it the one for 6,000?
No.
Oh, 18,000. 18, I was gonna
God.
say 18,190.
Now that's
Replacing the whole thing?
No.
It's covered by insurance.
That's if they can get those slats to match. If they don't match, it's probably gonna be 25,000.
Those slats that go in the fence, $20 a piece. And that's every 3 inches.
Them are plastic, aren't they? Vinyl.
Yeah. But
That's
they have to pull all those out They have to lay the whole fence down. They have to replace that whole, wait a minute.
Yeah, they've
They have
got
to
new
replace
poles
that whole
coming in,
section.
concrete
Put on
coming
the
in.
fence up, more banners.
Yeah, as I say, can we cover it up with banners or?
And baseball wants to know if it's gonna be ready to use and play on by next weekend.
No,
Yes, it won't.
yeah, I mean, that's not hurting anything. That fence is not in the way.
You don't
of that.
understand, it's not them, it
Well,
is the
then it's-
organization,
yeah,
it's Beaver County.
Yeah, it's not them.
Well, it's not gonna be ready.
No, and I told
You
them.
got,
it's
this
not
gotta go
ready.
to the insurance company yet.
Yeah, I told them, I
So
said.
you're gonna send that, right?
We're gonna-
I'll send
Okay.
it when I go.
Is our insurance gonna cover that?
Oh, 100%,
It's
yeah.
it's
I
already
didn't think
all
you would,
legal, I was
because
just
it's
waiting for the
classified
quote.
as active gun.
That is crazy.
Oh, no, as long as it hits
Yeah.
the structure,
So-
you're good.
So I actually had them price, for that pickleball court, if we can get a grant, that's a really nice court, other than the surface and everything. If we could get a grant to, I mean, it's in a nice area. It's, you get shade, it's not windy down there. And we like playing down there. It's,
There's a lot
the
of
court's
people that
rough.
play it.
I've seen people down there today. But if we could get a grant for the park and we could use some money down there, I would like to have that resurfaced and stretched out 10 feet towards the creek. And basically, you have like 5 feet on each end of the court, and you're always getting slammed into the fence, because it's not wide as it should be, but we only had so much to work with. We just went with the original court. And I think it was like $6,000 to take down that back fence, add 10 foot, put it back up, and just leave an opening at the other end, put 4 foot or whatever, 6 foot on the other end. But anyways, if we could get, if we ever get any money for the park, we get a grant or something, I'd like to do that. But I had them price it out for me
Even
just
about
in
the
case.
resurfacing and all that.
That's, yeah, I don't know what that's gonna be, but
Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that.
we're not gonna
until
do
we
that
know
unless
have
we
money
get a
to
good
spend.
grant. So, anyways, that's that. Joe,
Nothing on new business, except for the executive session.
Mayor?
Nope.
Okay, so we can go to executive session now.
Pay the bills.
We have to do that first?
No, motion to pay the bills.
Pay the bills. Make a motion.
Motion.
Second.
Talk about that in a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
Can I ask
Brad?
for a little more specificity on the executive session?
It's regard litigation that's been pending with West Mayfield and 3 other municipalities and the city of Bear Falls.
Just the water stuff?
Hey, we've got an issue with, Brian wanted me to bring it up about the drain out here.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
In front of the garage.
What are we doing about it?
Well, I was telling Bill, we should either get it jetted out or we're gonna have to replace the pipe out.
Think we can jet it?
I don't know if we can jet that. I'll have to call and talk.
Cause it's full of gravel, I'm sure.
I don't know where it goes out at. Do you know where it goes out at?
Not that one.
Because we talked about replacing it, 'cause they just put a big, what'd you say, was that 20-inch or something? One that comes off that, by the salt shed?
Yeah, it actually goes, if you know that sand pile that's out back there, it goes up right underneath of that sand pile. And it's a good 20-inch pipe. And it's actually connected to that, catch basin that's in front of the salt shed. And
Because all the not sewers, but all the drain lines that are in that garage, the ones that are on the floor, I think there's 2 or 3 of them,
Yeah.
all tie into that
into that.
pipe.
And this pipe that's out here, it's only like 8-inch pipe, 6 or 8-inch pipe.
You need a bigger pipe.
Needs a bigger pipe. And
Well, why don't you get a price on it?
well, I told Bill it's 130 feet.
Yep.
I've been finding, the cheapest place I found yet was $108 a section for 10-inch.
What,
10
what's it
inch,
say?
20 foot
10
section.
foot or 10, 20?
20-foot section.
20
20
foot.
foot.
That's the cheapest I found with 10-inch.
Then you're gonna have to have tap-ins, because all the drains are coming to it from the garage. I don't know where this one out the corner here goes, off of this building.
It
I don't know
goes
if
to
it goes to that one by the pole.
by the hole,
Okay.
and that one needs replaced too.
So we can,
Got the problem having it, if you haven't heard it, the water's coming out of our driveway, hitting the street, going across the street into the
Flooding
neighbor's
her.
driveway, running down to her garage and stuff, and flooding out.
all right, so we need to do that.
Thanks, Brian, I forgot all about it.
So if
When I told you, when I dug all that millings and stuff out of there, that last big rain we got, none of that water went down that driveway.
Cool.
But it's all building up at
Yeah.
that drain.
But if we get this back here fixed, that'll
Right.
alleviate it altogether.
Yeah.
That's something we need to do.
Yeah.
All right,
None of that, it's,
The only
garage
issue
is
we're gonna have
getting
going
wet
across
inside.
there, are power lines and our camera lines running around there. Every time we dig that up,
rip it out, patch it.
we do every time we dig.
All right, so,
It's been needing fixed for years.
Would you say it was a section, Brian?
I found for $108 a section.
108.
They're 20-foot sections.
Is that delivered or we gotta go pick it up? And where
We have
is
to
it?
go pick it up. It's in, I actually found it on Marketplace.
I seen the same stuff yesterday.
so it's gonna be under $1,000, probably about
How many sections you would
$600.
need? How
We need
many-
130 feet.
130 feet.
I don't know what a T would cost for that, for a tap,
You're
but
gonna have to have at least 7 sections plus some tap-ins.
I would think that those would all be tied together in the garage and then come out in one spot.
I wouldn't think that.
No,
Why would you take it out in multiple
Because
spots?
they're the distance they are apart.
Yeah.
I always
I'm
tie them all together.
I'm
when I
willing to
build
bet they both
garages.
come straight out.
Well, that's why I'm thinking that's the reason why it's only 6 or 8 inch pipe that's going into this catch basin.
All right, so we need a
They're coming out
motion
of the garage and
to
just tying into that.
spend the money to fix that.
yeah, I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in
Have to
favor?
Dig the parking lot.
Opposed? Put a drain in.
And if you talk to the neighbor, let her know we're working on it. They were real concerned about that.
Yeah.
Can't blame them.
And I did grudge this ditch out that I put in here a couple years ago. And then grudges that went out in front of the building. So the water has a place to go, you know, that does get out there.
Good. Okay. Go to executive session.
Well, how do you want to handle the vacancy board? It's Councilman's point that says chair. Do you want to just throw Gail's hat in the
She
ring
needs
here?
to give us a letter of intent, right?
I don't know, because that's not an elected position. We could
Oh, wait,
appoint-
what was
It's
that
appointed
for?
position.
Appointed position.
Yeah, we can appoint,
Because
she's willing to do it.
Oh, okay.
11th is the 30 days that you have to fill the vacancy.
Within 30 days of when you accepted Jason's resignation, I'm not sure when exactly his resignation occurred.
Last council meeting.
And that 30 days from that for council to appoint somebody, failing to do so, then the vacancy board has to get involved after that point.
Right.
And then, if my memory is correct, I think they have 30 days, okay?
Did we vote last month to accept his
15.
resignation?
Only 50?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
And then technically you can go to court after that, which that'd be silly to spend that kind of money for that. So,
But if you need to appoint somebody, you're all here, might as well do it. I would
We can do that right now then?
yeah, if you.
We need a motion to,
Do we have to hear from them, or
I talked to her.
you talk to her? Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, I was gonna say, there's no harm if she said to change her heart or something.
Okay.
She can always say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's to take Jason's seat.
No,
No,
that's
that's
the
what
vacancy board,
to find
Oh,
somebody.
okay. Now
direct
I
out the
got
vacancy
it.
board.
Okay, well, we need a motion then.
Yes.
Need a motion.
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
All in favor?
Sounds good.
Opposed? She's in.
You gonna let her know?
Wait till she gets the call.
I said, so you gonna let her know?
Yeah, I talked to her.
Okay, because
I feel like
I see her all the time.
Yeah. You would talk to her.
All right.
Okay, executive session, thank you very much.